be perhaps the most peculiar element here is why, as you said, at the UN General Assembly. So when we're talking about Bennett's cabinet or fellow leaders, we are seeing some mixed reactions to an extent, but staying in line also at the same time. Foreign Minister Yair Lapid says that there's hierarchy. There's the professional echelon that can advise, let it be in education fields, in security, or in health, but the decision makers themselves, the ministers, the leaders. So Lapid is saying it will not allow those battles to take place, but also we need to maintain this hierarchy. Health Minister Nitzan Horowitz obviously convened a phone call the immediate aftermath of Bennett's speech to try and calm the storm, reinforcing, backing the health ministry officials and other health experts, saying that they're doing their job in the most professional fashion possible, that their advice is the first consideration, but not the only one. So here there's some leeway vis-a-vis Bennett. And the main question, perhaps, why is Bennett doing this? I think that the best interpretation for that, or commentary, is that Israel is doing well when we're talking about corona, the state of coronavirus pandemic. So if we're looking a few weeks from now and all the success, the potential success, hopefully it will indeed be the case, by criticizing the health ministry officials or health experts, generally speaking, Bennett might lay the foundations to say, again, in a few weeks' time, it was me who did it, not them.
If that's the most charitable explanation, Ellie, I hate to hear what was with the harsher.
Okay,
well, that's a good point. Right. Cyrille, good point there. Prime Minister Bennett came into office saying, unlike Benjamin Netanyahu, he was going to try to consult, give more respect and more harmoniously with the health establishment. How do you react to the fact that not only did he criticize the health establishment in that way, but of all places he chose to do it in the UN General Assembly, which is usually reserved for major diplomatic geopolitical affairs?
Yeah, I'll tell you the truth. I can understand complex things. I do not understand what happened here. I mean, honestly, I'll be honest with you. You know, I had the...
It's not, unfortunately, political science is not always actual science.
No, I mean, I always said, I think I said that even here, you know, when you mix, you know, politics and health issues, you get politics at the end of the day. It's okay. But on the other hand, I mean, you know, I don't know if I can say the privilege to sit with Prime Minister Bennett and also other health officials. I mean, a few months ago, 2 months ago, and the atmosphere was okay, very respectful, etc. So we're kind of, I would say, a little bit shocked. I'm not the only one. You know, I talked with friends today, I mean, today, 2 days ago, when we heard, you know, the speech and the way it was told. I mean, honestly, you are trying to remind us who is the decision-making person here. We know, everyone knows that. So if you feel the need to remind us that there is a problem, you're not sure of your authority. So, I mean, we were extremely puzzled by this kind of reaction. And to tell you the truth, you can criticize, it's okay. But you just gave a speech about the two problems we have are COVID and polarization. And now you are polarizing the Ministry of Health and the whole goal of health officials. And let me tell you, people are working round the clock to save other people's life. So at least if you don't give some credit, just don't talk. And to attack, I don't think it's worthy of the head of a state or a prime minister.
Let me ask you, so we heard, as we said, Ellie said in the report, a sort of a little bit of a backtracking from the prime minister. Is it incumbent on him now to either offer more of a public apology or at least more of an explanation about why he took the route that he did? Because, as you said before, a lot of people is just simply, never mind if they agree with him or not, they're puzzled about the manner in which he did.
No, exactly, because we do not understand. I mean, again, you can say that I would say the attitude, the decisions, or I would say, the analysis by the Ministry of Health is quite conservative. Because when it comes to people's lives, you have to be conservative. It's okay, okay? And it's true that we know that the Prime Minister and other people in the government have a broader view, you know, when we talk about lockdown, so you know that it's not only the health issue, but also, you know, people's way of life and psychological and social, etc. So everything is okay. Everything is on the table. It's not new. So I do think that at this point, I mean, again, I cannot, tell the Prime Minister what to do, but I do think that at this point it will be welcome, to have to gather at least the top officials and explain, what happened there, and at least give them some credit and, give them a better feeling than what they have right now.
Right. Well, we know the coronavirus cabinet is due to meet, I believe, Sunday, so perhaps that will be the opportunity for Prime Minister Bennett to, at the very least, provide some clarification on his actions. But Elle Hochemberg, thanks for you joining us. Professor Cohen, stay with us because we're going to get to the substance of coronavirus policy.